Dear students, hope you all are fine and enjoying good health with the grace of Almighty Allah. This is week 3 and we are going to cover lessons 5th and 6th, and the topic of our discussions throughout these couple of lessons would be study skills. Fine. In the previous week, second, we covered that how communication with the IT and software industry staff is made, what key points should be mined by the executives, clients, or co-sharers, team leads. In the second phase, we came to know about 7 specific principles of communications like correctness, concreteness, conciseness, fine, and etc. In the week 3, study skills are very important integral part of the communication skills. Learning of study skills is quite handy for the students in particular to work in their academic environment, listen to the lectures, preparing assignments, building the good memory, doing projects, solving maths assignments. All these things collaboratively carve a very good student and enables the students to get good marks, and likewise they are able to compete in the local market as well as in the international market. The students, just for an eye opener, what difference are between the people having qualified from America or England or Sweden, Norway, Germany, and Britain, or even from India? The basic difference that we have assessed, that at learning stage in schools and colleges, at universities, the people are introduced to better ways of learning, improved study skills, and this difference really is huge in huge advantage for them as professional. The more efficient they appear, well settled, managed in their academic life, same thing they have had in their internship and as an independent persons in the competitive markets. Fine. And the students fail in universities, drop in semesters, are unable to take their project. The reason behind mostly is lack of study skills trainings, less orientations. Fine. When the students find no way out to solve an assignment, how to appear in the test, how to prepare the quiz, how to do the project, and furthermore, he is given bad grades. Both these things collaboratively drag him into disappointment, and ultimately he forbids goodbye to the education and spoils the time and finance as well. In today's discussion, we are going to cover the study skills, especially in these situations, COVID-19, where one-to-one, face-to-face communication is impossible and everybody in the world is using distant learning strategies and formats, study skills become very handy. Thereby, I ask all the students that do improve your study skills, not simply the study skills I'm going to share, they are just a talk, they are simply an eye opener. Practically, you have to apply all these examples and techniques so that you may get the maximum benefit. Among many study skills, a few that you require is number one, reading comprehension, note taking, test taking, writing, understanding instead of memorizing, studying maths, science, working on study, teamwork, clear additional relevant study skills using like sites or assessing project or applying for the used cases. As I've talked that this is all about, many students think that being a good student means just showing up for classes, taking a few notes, reading the textbooks, and studying right before the test. However, learning, like many other activities, involve a complex set of skills that require practice. For example, if you wanted to become a good basketball player, you would have to learn how to dribble, pass, shoot, rebound, be a team player, etc. And you would have to practice these individual skills over and over in order to improve them. Similarly, studying involves learning a complex set of skills such as note taking, test taking, that must be practiced in order to accomplish and get good faculty in it. And in the West, these study skills are taught to the students at the very initial stages, but unfortunately, here with in Pakistan, hardly is a university that involves practically the students into doing assignments. Rather than they believe in cramming and reproducing the forged data, and similar is the ICAT and the tests of engineering and this and that. And that's the reason that the students, having been raised and trained in government sector organizations, they are less compatible in a specific creative environment. Whereas the students having the education in O level and A level patterns, they are more innovative and creative. The only difference is that they have been taught the better study skills. In this very first study skills is the reading comprehension. Reading is the interaction to the written information, data in science, about science, technology, engineering, social sciences, law, everything. Clear? Reading basically means to study a book, to study a newspaper, column, a research paper. Fine. And study means that those sentences, structures, graphs, charts, diagrams, they are not merely futile sentences, structures, and charts. That is information, that is data encoded, and that is your need. A reading is a process of decoding and getting in right into the bottom of the text and distilling the real data and real purpose. And unfortunately, here once again, I would remind you that in government sector, reading is not encouraged. people are not given the reading projects normally, and that's how the students are not able to read the sentence. They're not able to figure out the statements, facts, opinion, cause, this and that. Fine. Well, in the next discussion, we will talk about reading in detail. Thank you very much. Hope you have